So, welcome to the Manman and Elijah's Gaming Birds channel. Hope each one of you guys have an amazing day. If you're not, I hope this live stream with our channel make your day a lot more better. Let's get into today's live stream. So let's make sure I have that music down because I just starting. We don't want to get no copyrighted. Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Let's see, we're still setting up. And actually, y'all, we actually have a sponsor for today's live stream, and that's Yoshinya. They've been pretty good for their service and stuff, so gotta hook them up with something, Can leave them behind hanging. Gotta, show some love and stuff. So I think I don't hear it. So we're just gonna go straight into the game first. I'll be going on this side, and I get to choose if I want. So yeah, since we just started. What is something? I I gotta go with US. Big Daddy. Oh hey, GTA 5 Smart High School. See y'all. It's like I've been upgrading. They're definitely trying to hurry up and you know publish, huh? We'll go with this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The GTA 5 Smart High School
You are looking live
wanted to
at the
recruit me,
WBC
so
Arena. My name is Todd Grisham.
I'm part of
Alongside
GTA
me
5
is
Smart High
Johnny
School
Nelson.
now.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Riddick Big Daddy Bo, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. He'll face this man. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
Riddick Big Daddy Bo, despite being 6'5" tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
Right, Big Daddy. So I see you might take you down.
Joe Frazier, his 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. That counter shot lands. This is a high-octane battle. How about that time counter shot? Ready for that counter punch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much firepower here. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work. Get back out there and win the round. You're getting soft on power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that, and do what you got to do. Good work.
There's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it.
You've got to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because I will keep punching until the referee says stop.
And that hook misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Frazier finally answering back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
punch. Just misses with that uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. That's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so you're together. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get it.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And shoot. That jab doesn't find a home. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Beautiful counter shot. Counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter shot. That hook doesn't score. Tell who's stronger and who's faster. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. Smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good.
Back at it in round 4. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nope, that hook won't score. Way through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a
Switched off completely.
On to the fifth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab not finding its target. The perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight.
Oh, look who just joined, Mandramari. Thank you, Mandramari, for supporting the channel.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Bo in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good work. You were thinking, you will stay out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you... That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round. Back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. Oh, take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up. Stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Make mistakes. Stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Shot. Nice counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick because you've got to get some before you get in close.
He misses with that jab. Uppercut can't find a home. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the... Good word, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. Get your boxing back together and get back out there and win the round.
Here we go. It's round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Missing with the hook. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Pop, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto around the first fight. Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That counter punch caught him clean. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew
Wow,
exactly
a
what he
draw?
was doing. So you know what?
Not
Shout
bad.
and look forward to
That's really close to that. Yeah. I don't know how I managed to get back, but yeah. All right. So you guys saw that one into a draw. Let's go to another one.
You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Dempsey, the Manassamo. His fighting style is rough, tough, and aggressive. You can't hide from this man.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the
Beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like...
Here we go for round 1. Do you believe what we are seeing? Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They
fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. They exchange punches. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Only catching air with that hook. Insane action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Okay, he's dodging. Okay, see you.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance with
And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That counter shot lands. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
swarmers. You can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Oh boy, in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What do you tell them when you get to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Missing with that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Oh, right there! And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. No rest for the weary. Well done with that counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Misses with the jab. The jab not finding its target. Punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Couldn't land that jab. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. jab misses. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Finally, here we go to the fourth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Dempsey in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why?
Jack Johnson, the Undisputed Giant is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Oh, I got knocked out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm still in. Back to match.
On their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Can't land that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. And down goes Jack Johnson.
I got
Punch to the head.
Okay, I got this
So
L in
good
this one.
live. Let's see it again in slow mo.
2 more seconds. Out.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
Let me know if you guys like this game. I'll do more live streams of this game.
It's What about Johnson in that last round? Well, this is a very important break here for this fight. There's the bell for round 6. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And he scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter shot. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? His stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter lands. Find a home with that jab. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Dempsey. Here comes round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Down goes Jack Dempsey.
Oh, he's down.
I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Todd, he's off. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard gets
So give me brother Elijah.
Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'd do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step back away. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain with pain.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though.
Live, you need to stop being like that when I'm live, okay?
And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round.
Let me, okay, I'm gonna get your account banned then.
I knocked somebody down like that round. You know this round coming out?
Y'all see how crazy my brother is, y'all?
Because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This is the last, is the last match, and then
Every time they throw a
I
shot,
give
they
it
get
for another
countered.
last one.
Swing and a miss with
Which
that
is
hook.
gonna be a Fortnite last.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter punch. How do they use this
I
fighter's
don't know why I do a
aggression
lot of
against them?
I've
Timothy.
seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum
Everybody, my
continues to
brother's
shift.
real name is Logic Timothy Down.
So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That right hook not connecting. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What a tough way to lose it by split decision.
It could have gone.
They got lucky. Only reason that they won because they knocked him down like 2 times. Alright, y'all. Look, this is gonna be the end for today's live of a new game, Undisputed with Manman. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Love y'all and thank y'all for helping us beat our goal of 61 subscribers. Our new goal is to try to hit 7 subscribers. The more we grow up, the more subscribers we grow, the more luck we will get for giving y'all things. Okay? So, we'll see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Peace.